We are live. Hello there to everyone and anyone who watches this now or after the fact. This is a request from Predminator for us to do the special edition version of Aliens. I know in June it is the 40th anniversary, but this is Alien Day, so Predminator requested a little bit earlier, but knowing me, I'll probably still talk about it in June because it's my favorite film of all time. Of course, lo and behold, got the poster there. I just thought of that now.
Mhm.
But of course, I'm joined with stuntman Mark.
That's right.
He's a stuntman by
Only on the
trade
weekends.
on the weekends.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still in the chat, but I saw J. Dog Johnson, Tinglix, Red, The Don, and Beast Slayer. Don't know if I've seen Beast Slayer before, but if you're still here, hello there. Mark will give you your complimentary Jankum as soon as the stream is over. Just
Yeah,
give him your address
that's
and
right.
your social security number, and he will give you your Jankum as soon as possible.
No guarantees.
Personally made. Do you regret telling that story now? Because now everyone's like the Jankum man.
You know what's funny about that is that like most of the time I'm just, we're just talking like me and you and we're just sharing stories or whatever. And it seems like inevitably almost 90% of the time that stuff just ends up as like a running joke or a reoccurring joke all the time.
You got
So
a
I
whole lore.
mean,
You got your couch. You got your Jankum. You got your cocaine runs. You got your bath, hot tub, bid money,
all sorts of
your
stuff.
$5,000 couch.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that that happens. Um, yeah, I think that when we're done, like with this one, I'm sure we'll probably have another little meme or something out of this. I'll say something.
Yeah, something to do with how many floors you have. Do you have a couch on
Yeah,
each floor?
exactly.
That's what me and Anthony were talking about when I had Anthony on a few days ago from Let's Talk Resident Evil. I don't know if you saw that.
I did, yeah.
We're talking about, we wonder how many floors you have, how many couches you have per floor. We figure 3 floors, 1 couch per floor. So
Yeah, I mean it's so funny. I wish I had as much money as everybody thinks I do. I'm a working man. I'm not well off or anything. And yeah, I just like to buy cool stuff like everybody else.
but for those wondering, we have not started the film yet. We're kind of waiting for the man of the hour Predminator who requested this, or at least that's what I'm doing. So before we start, for if anyone has a question or such in the chat, we'll talk a little bit, at least at the very least, maybe up to 10, 15 minutes at most. And
Yeah.
then we can always start after that. But thank you, Lucas, for your kind words. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
But it's crazy. This 40 years. This film's going to be 40 years old in a few months.
It's wild, man. Where does the time go? I mean, and we've gotten so many quality alien films since this one.
Yeah, the beginning of the end.
Sadly, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's hard to top this, but the other films don't even try.
No. And even if they did, I mean, they wouldn't pull it off anyway. It's such a high bar to like overcome anything in this or do anything that's even original. I mean, it kind of seems like he hit every mark and did pretty much everything you could do. I mean, even his ideas for his third Alien movie were they just sounded okay. It didn't sound as like it was as fun as this. But you know, I'm good with the first two. I think that's the same goes for most people. I know there are some Alien 3 supporters and people that love the TV show and all that stuff, and that's cool. But I kind of got what I need with the first two films.
TV show sucks.
Yeah, I still haven't taken the plunge. I don't think I will, man.
It's a plunge.
I just don't
Hey,
think I'm missing anything, man. Like, I don't know.
you're missing turn into a dog. The xenomorph turns to a Pokemon.
I saw, what was it, the Ice Age thing in
Yeah.
there?
And yeah, the girl that went to the Android Boy loves the Ice Age.
Oh,
Like Ice Age 4 or something.
I don't understand the correlation or why that's in there, but hey, it's not for me to understand, I guess.
There's no correlation. It's just stupidity.
Lack of creativity.
Again, why does a fucking xenomorph be turned to a Pokemon that she just her own Pikachu? But hey, we got Kiss My Converse, Alien Isolation 2 in development. Yeah, there was a short teaser. It's not really much of a teaser. It's only like 10 seconds long, really like an announcement. But very cool. I liked the first one, so we'll see how that goes. I look forward to it. I did like the first Alien Isolation quite a bit.
Yeah, it was cool.
William Blasco, hello there. Stopping by to give you guys support. Yeah, be up at 4. Understandable. Understandable.
Thanks
Good
for
luck.
stopping in.
Sorry, I believe it's been 4 years since I was at the theater watching the premiere of Aliens. Wow. I am jealous because I would have been only 3 years old at the time. So even if that had happened, I would not have remembered it. But
I wasn't even alive when it came out, so
oh, really?
yeah. So I'm really jealous, Mayor. Mayor, you've seen some really classic stuff, dude. Like you got to see all the good stuff in the '80s, man.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those on the list I would love to have seen opening night where you don't know anything, you never heard anything, people's
Mhm.
natural reactions to the time. This, Die Hard, a lot of those movies would love to have been there, but no, I can go see Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm not seeing the fucking movie. But so yeah, some people here weren't even born, so I'm an old, well, I'm oldish. I was alive, I just not enough to go there. Yes, Hobble One. There are 2 cuts of the film. We're watching the special edition. Hey, Premiere. Yeah, we're just waiting for you. We have not started. We're watching special edition. We're paused right when the Fox logo is coming in to frame. Again, this is the special edition. Once again, we have not started yet. We're waiting for Premiere to come in because he's the one who requested this very nice day and a very nice guy on this day. Thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciative of these streams. Something came up, so I'll have to tell you. Oh, I have to watch this later. Okay, no problem, man. So we'll get started. No problem. It'll be up, ready and willing for whenever you want to watch it on your leisurely time. So no problem, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the support. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, catch you later though.
So since that's the case, we will start because it's a lengthy film, great film, lengthy film. It is 2.5 hours long, so
Yeah.
so we're not here till well till 1 a.m. So we are paused at the beginning for those who want to follow along. Once again, it is when the Fox logo is coming into frame, and we'll count down from 3. Mark, are you ready?
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, pressing play. And I watch it on a 35 millimeter version, which has the footage put back in. So if I can, I like watching these movies in 35 millimeter. I like the natural color, the scratches, no filters on it. So no problem, Premiere. You have a good night, man.
Yeah, have a good night, man. Take care. And you mean to tell me you're not watching Cameron's 4K version? What's wrong with you, Matt? He'd be disappointed.
Who is?
Cameron. you're not supporting the vision, the AI 4K.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten that. I'll stick with this 35 millimeter version. This opening, for some reason, always creeped me out. I don't know why. I think just as a little kid, just the music by James Horner and kind of the build up, I thought was effective for what
Mhm.
it needed to achieve.
Yeah, I really love the score. I'm just shocked by how dismissive, at least in parts, that Cameron was of it. He said he didn't really like a lot of it, and you only get pieces of it here and there. I mean, it's not the whole thing. He sort of went back in after the fact and just put stuff in where he wanted it to go and kind of did it that way. I know that when they first um, brought him on to work on the score, the film wasn't, he had nothing to score, which is kind of an infamous story. And it was holding him up because he had to do something like right after this. And yeah, he did it. Like, I know there's one piece of music he did it like within like a day or two, which is pretty remarkable considering how good the
Yeah, I
timeless
think,
the music is.
near the end of the film.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah,
is it the piece where he where Ripley is going after Newt? Is it around there?
either that or is it when it gets it out of the airlock? I can't remember, but I know it's somewhere near the end that James Horner said that he, like you said, took a day, only one day to come up with that piece of music. But yeah, he didn't have a good time, and it was years and years later after James Cameron heard the score in Titanic that I mean, Braveheart that Cameron's like, "Can you do Titanic for me?" And then that
Mm-hmm.
led to I think he did Avatar,
Mm-hmm.
and then sadly James Horner passed away in a helicopter crash, which is too
Yeah,
bad.
very tragic. Yeah,
But hey, they're Kingpin and great. Now the first film, enjoy it, saw many times on VHS. I wasn't alive when that came out. You of course were not,
no,
but
it was not.
loved it. This one definitely decided to be its own animal in terms of more action, which I thought was a good direction because otherwise you're just repeating yourself in terms of the tone. And of course,
Yeah.
anytime I think of this film, I always think of the fact that he did this overseas in the London air studios, and
Yeah.
he had a lot of problems with the crew because the crew loved Ridley Scott, adored Ridley Scott, figured no one else should do this. And here's this Grizzly Adams, which they always called him because James Cameron had a beard. What's this American doing? And there were always tea time, always like tea time. I guess that's the thing over there that
Yeah.
every couple hours or something you get tea. And so I think like tipped over the tea thing and said, "We ain't having this tea shit because we need to get this shit done." This is a very ambitious movie. Not
Yes,
a
it
lot of
is.
time, not, decent amount of money, but still a lot to do with that. And so the
Yeah.
crew hated him and Gale Ann Hurd hated the crew, and then they fired a whole other battle.
I mean, it from his coming from his position, I kind of understand that. Like, you want to make the best film possible. You don't want to waste a lot of time on something like having tea when you could be setting up the next shot or next effect sequence, whatever the case might be. So it was justified because look at the film that we have now.
Mr. Heavy Metal doing well. Nice little transition of the face curved against the planet there. Nice little
Yeah.
transition.
Yeah.
As we're getting a little bit opening the world, we get to see Earth actually. We get to see this station, of course.
Yeah. Looks fantastic.
And of course, we all know it's a dream sequence just to get the chest burster bit out of the way since people are expecting it. So get it out of the way, and now you're centered on what will be happening next. And hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Bobby.
Here's Paul Reiser, the dick.
He talks about how he thinks that Burks is so misunderstood, that he's not really an evil guy, and that he was just doing what he had to. He was put in a bad position.
Oh,
And
he's evil.
he did what he had to do because of the company, the best interest of the
He
company.
locked everybody out so he could save his ass. Hey there, Chaz. But yeah, Paul Reiser, he was in Beverly Hills Cop before this. I'm not sure what else he was in before this, but mainly known for comedic stuff. So
Yeah.
definitely a different type of role. Then after this, he was in Mad About You with Helen Hunt and
Yep.
various other movies and such. But anytime I see Paul Reiser, I always think of Burke. You dick.
It's got to be his most memorable
Yeah.
role. I mean,
fucking Thai business he got. This is fucking Thai business. Wrong movie, I know. Yeah, we're watching Special Edition. We're about 7 minutes in.
Yeah, that's where I am.
Ripley's being told 57 years. There's actually a comic book like What If Burke Lived?
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Did you get a chance to check that out?
No, I never got it or anything. Because I'm like, fuck Burke. He dead to me. I don't care about him living. I mean,
yeah, he wrote it, right?
Oh, I don't know the details of that.
Yeah, I think it was him and I think his son or something like that. This is great. It's a nice little fake out scene.
This is what she looks like when she orgasms.
It's a very traumatic experience for them.
Well, for some it is, just depending on who you ask. Hey there, Adam. We're doing well. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Obviously, it doesn't bother me because it's a movie of its time, but I know some people get bothered when they watch older films because like, it's supposed to be the future, but the tech is antique because that's when it was made.
Right.
Does that ever bother you? Like you watching a movie that's in the future, but then you see like these antique devices and such.
Not really. To me, it's just a part of the charm, like of what. Well, at least if it's done well enough. Like this is very much ahead of its time, even for back then. Obviously, you're trying to portray it as being in the future, but it's really cool stuff that he came up with, especially like the video call thing there. I mean, everybody does FaceTime and all that kind of stuff now. So for 86, I'm sure most people were not putting that in films.
Get a little reminder of the cast and the original back there on the screens. Harry Dean Stanton and such.
I don't remember if that was ever authenticated. Maybe I could look that up later, but do you remember something about one of the characters, like their files showing up in the background and it's saying that the person had transitioned? Do you remember that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe if it was, maybe it was Lambert.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's who it was. Yeah.
I vaguely remember someone saying that, but I don't know if it was true or not. Hey there, Austin Wilcott and White Ramen.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
And then this bitch. This Prince Valiant haircut wearing bitch. Knights of the Old Republic bitch. Helmet
What'd she do to you?
She's just a bitch. It's just like she's wrong in every level. Every time I seen it as a kid, I'm like, we know she's wrong. And he's like, she didn't do that. That's not what happened. And it's like, yes, it did, you fucking hole. She's always wrong, and she's messing with Ripley and government fool. Company fool, I should say. Company
Yeah.
fool. A lot of good lines, even in this scene. Did IQs drop sharply when I was away? All that stuff.
Yes.
Lines they still say to this day.
Yeah. Great stuff here. Good bit of, like you mentioned, like backstory earlier. Like you get quite a bit here. Catches the audience up to speed, even if this is their first time seeing anything alien related. They they know pretty much everything that you need to know. This briefing scene.
Mm-hmm.
Your expensive ship. Yeah, so it's in the background, but it's too hard to make out.
Yeah.
There's the line. Acid for blood.
Yeah.
Do you think that had they gone along with the third film, it would have worked? So I mentioned it briefly earlier.
What was the story?
So, and Cameron's only said like outlines of ideas that he had and that he had talked about, but I'm pretty sure he'd never officially written a script for it. But it was basically continuing the family arc of Newt, Ripley, Hicks, and even having Bishop around. So the plan was to have Ripley fall back just a tiny bit and have Carrie Hann's character of Newt sort of take the reins for any of the action or whatever would happen, sort of like passing the torch just a little bit. But um, his idea was to just continue the family dynamic and go more into the Wayland stuff and not have a ton of aliens run amok again once again because he didn't want to make the same film again. So it would have been a lot less of what you see here, and seemed like a slight mixture of the first two, slightly, but just with a family core at the center. And then I think William Gibson's script, who I think the studio, well, obviously they did reject it. Look at Alien 3. He was supposed to have like a Cold War aspect going on, a space Cold War type of thing where they were still interested in the bioweapons thing. And it's sort of a race to get the xenomorph bioweapon technology completed. But then you have this family that's been through everything sort of in the way. I think that was a big part of it. And I think in the William Gibson script as well, like he had Ripley falling back a little bit, and I think having Bishop and Hicks play a bigger role. Of course, Bishop would have been repaired and restored and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just some interesting stuff. I mean, it just sucks. I don't want to go into a rant on Alien 3 or anything, but I mean, almost anything would have been better than what we did end up getting.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, I'm just all for anything that would have kept those characters intact. It's such a betrayal, like just to get rid of them. You spend the whole film rooting for them, only to see them die off screen. Just a dumb idea.
But hey there, Sloan, Quiana, Dante, Teampin, Austin Wilcott. Hope you guys doing well. And just for anyone that's following, if you could tell Mark or what are you seeing on the screen for those following along, just to see, make sure that people following are in unison.
Yeah, so I'm about, let's see, what time am I at? 16 minutes in, and there's a lot of dust flying around.
It's the whole Newt stuff.
Yeah. And they're in like the terraformer building or
Yeah.
command center.
Let me know when you know that shot with the cigarette that's hanging from her fingers, Ripley's
Okay.
fingers.
Hmm.
Let me know when that pops up because this version cut that part out, the whole Newt backstory.
Okay.
So like when she's got the cigarette, there's like the filters like this big, ready to
Yeah.
fall. I mean, I guess to be honest, I don't blame this person for doing it because I never. This is the one thing about the special edition I don't like is the Newt, the Hadley's Hope, seeing all the because I don't think we need it.
Hmm.
I think everything else is good. Like I like the addition of Hicks and Ripley saying their first names, the sentry guns, stuff like that. But this is like the only thing I don't. Like, it's fine. It's interesting. I think it's interesting as a deleted scene
Really? Okay.
because to me, I like the mystery of what happened. So when they enter in, then it's like you're seeing the destruction aftermath, and it's like, what happened here? And you filled in the blanks yourself. You fill in the blanks yourself because you don't know how many people were there, how it was. So it's just, I think it's a good deleted scene. It's not needed for the cut. Like everything else, I like addition except that. Like
Okay.
the stuff with her daughter. We didn't even mention the stuff with her daughter.
Hmm.
That was a cool addition. I did the sentry guns bit. I like. The only thing I don't like is the Halley's Hope. Is that I mean, I just think it's not needed. I just see why it was cut out in the first place.
Hmm.
Maybe that's just me.
No, I mean, I remember reading Sigourney Weaver was not a big fan of the theatrical cut.
Hmm.
She voiced her opinion about threatening the studio to like release the full cut of it, but
Well, eventually they did.
yeah, eventually they did. They first put out the special edition, I believe, on
Sigourney Weaver get mad at me.
yeah.
She get mad at me for not liking that cut of the film. I love this cut of the film. It's just I don't think that Halley's Hope stuff is needed. But I love the stuff with I don't know why they cut out the stuff with her daughter. That makes no sense.
Hmm.
It wasn't a ton of time. It brought a lot of good value to the character, to her relationship with Newt later on.
Exactly.
Why that was not in the theatrical cut makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Like that and Ripley and Hicks given their first names, those two alone should have been in the theatrical cut.
Agreed.
And it's not like they would have taken a lot of time either.
Right.
And where are you at now?
Um, so our parents have the flashlights. They are walking,
Okay, yeah.
and Newt's watching.
So if I'm in the middle of talking, feel free to interrupt me when that
Oh, okay.
pops up.
Yeah.
But uh, 86 is a crazy year for movies. I'm when I was looking through one day, I think 86 might be my favorite year for movies.
Okay.
Just because for my own personal list of movies I love, it's like I love The Golden Child. I love Maximum Overdrive. I love this film. I love Cobra. I love Big Trouble in Little China. It's not my favorite Star Trek film, Star Trek 4. It's not my favorite Whoopi Goldberg film, Jumpin' Jack Flash. It's got one of my favorite Stephen King's, Maximum Overdrive. The Hitcher is great. Uh, there's a lot of cool stuff. So 86 is just crazy to me. The Fly, I just goes on and on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff. 86 was great. It's Henry as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're on the camera is panning down right now.
Okay, got it.
Cigarette.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's pretty good that, that thing didn't fall off because it's like this far off. The ashes.
Yeah.
When you smoked in movies.
That's right. That's the one thing that made its way into the future, these cigarettes. I mean, there'd be some sort of advanced vape or something if it was a release right now.
So there we have Gorman here.
Mm-hmm.
The character Gorman, that is. William Hope.
Yep.
Who would be a voice in the Alien Isolation video game.
That's correct. She feels very slighted by what came just recently in that briefing.
Well, yeah, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's crazy when you watch 35 millimeters, just the color scheme is just so much more natural.
Mm-hmm.
Like the shadows and such. Just like every time they bring something like the VHS, they always add like, I don't know, it's like a filter, just something they fucking add more and more and more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nowadays with all the Blu-ray 4K stuff, color grading and recolor grading. Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff that they do, so you're always going to get further and further away, I think, from the original intended look, even on some of those director approved transfers, possibly, especially for a film as old as this. Like,
yeah.
I mean, does he really remember? Even though he shot the film like it was years ago. Well, I mean, he didn't have to remember. What am I saying? He's got the AI to do it for him.
Fuck James Cameron. So here's going to be the question from Mark at the end of this. After watching this, you don't buy that 4th anniversary documentary. It's coming out. Greater VC.
It's
VC sounds like a STD.
It looks great. There's a lot of
Viet Cong.
I'm sure there's a lot of great information on
By
there.
The Viet Cong.
I don't know. It's $60 for that.
Yeah, Viet Cong is a con. Yeah, William Hope was in Hellraiser 2. That's right.
Yeah.
So this further shows that she's consistently having nightmares. Not the first and last time. And at least it gives a reason for why she goes back. It's not just, I'm bored. Whatever the hell lame ass reason it would be.
Yeah.
How convenient. The ship just crashed at the same fucking planet. She's a greedy bitch, just stupid.
Yeah.
Something like Romulus, which is stupid. That's a stupid movie.
Don't get me started on that.
Get started on it.
No. That's for another stream.
Rambo 2 was definitely a structured sequel blueprint for Aliens. Well, I mean, James Cameron wrote the first draft of Rambo 2, so
he wrote it while he was writing this film.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that definitely was going to be in his head.
Yeah. And such a great reassurance from Burke there. He's just so full of shit. Yeah, you have my word. Yeah, we all believe you, Burke.
Yeah, what a dick. And the sole survivor of the whole franchise, the cat.
That's right.
I'm guessing because she never comes back, so unless no one went to feed the cat, I'd have to assume she would have told someone, "Hey, come feed this cat." I would think if she knew anyone there.
Yeah,
I
she
hope
had to.
I hope she did. Well, she'd have to because if they're in not hyperspeed, is it called hypersleep?
Cryo sleep, I think,
Cryo sleep. Yeah, think of another movie, hypersleep.
or cryostasis. I know they're called cryopods, so
Yeah,
something like
cryopod.
that.
That obviously means it was a long enough time from point A to point B. Otherwise, why would you do cryo in the first place? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So she'd have to get someone to do it. I mean, I don't know. I wonder what the destination time would have been from that station to
That's a good question. I don't know.
how much time was that?
Maybe she should have just put her cat in cryo. So don't have to worry about somebody feeding it.
Immediately the cigar.
That's right.
Thank you, Ronald. Ripley just seemed doomed in this franchise. If she didn't go back, the company would have gotten the specimen and doomed Earth. If she did go back, she just killed anyways. Well, they let them go there and they get killed. I mean, pretty much everybody here gets killed and they're only alive because of Ripley. Hicks and Newt, well, until the next one. So maybe they wouldn't have gotten it.
Apone already put the cigar in his mouth on yours?
I just remember.
Oh, okay. I thought I was further behind or something for a second.
Silver Wings is asking for the timestamp on the special edition.
Ah, okay. Second. I am on 28:23. Drake has just sat up and doesn't look happy.
And we don't have the man, the Bill Paxton man.
That's right. You look just like how I feel. Oh man, I'm so glad he turned down. I think it was Police Academy 2. Paxton said he got offered those at the same time, the both roles, and of course he's like, "Fuck that! I'm going to do Aliens."
I didn't know about Police Academy too.
Yeah, I can't remember the role, but I do remember something about like him having to choose.
I think by this point it was 3.
Was it 3?
3 was 86.
Okay, maybe it was 3.
I think 3 was 86. Yeah, it was definitely the better decision. Yeah. And Drake's got like chicken bones around his neck.
Yeah.
Ever been mistaken for a man? No, have you?
It's the perfect comeback.
Good castle, Jeanette Goldstein.
Yeah.
Of course, Bill Paxton. He was in the Terminator before this, of course, as one of the punks.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're going to have Michael Bean.
Yeah.
Which it was James Remar, who had been in the Warriors, because Walter Hill was producing this and worked with Walter Hill quite a bit. Not just the Warriors, but 48 Hours. And then James Remar's had a drug problem. had a pretty bad drug problem, got in trouble. I think they had like pull strings to just get him back to the U.S. Like, I think he was pretty much like kicked out of the country or something like that because
Something like that, yeah.
they're even more harsh with drugs over there about drugs. I don't know, for the longest time Walter Hill did not talk to him because probably the embarrassment. Like, I put my word in for you to get this job. It's a big budget, Fox 20th Century Fox production, and then you pull this shit.
Mhm.
You can't do that.
Yes, Silver Wings. That's what it was. Paxton was going to play Zed. Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
And somebody had brought this up once before where they talk about the camaraderie with all the Marines and comparing it to Starship Troopers. But when I did a little research on that, that actually was true. That Cameron had the cast read the book, because he had a distinct backstory for each person. So it's like, all right, we're gonna do this Space Marine thing. Let's here's the archetype to follow. So they followed that, and it works. That's what's sorely missing from so many of the sequels that have come out over the years. Now I know not every character or group of characters that we have in those films are a team or anything like that, but it just there's so much missing from those guys. So many of them just feel like hollow, and they're just another character. They're just there. They're only there to service the story, nothing more. All these characters feel so like thought out, and they're fleshed out. They have all these different moments. You get distinct personality of each one, the jokes that they have, the audience likes them.
Cornbread. Got more cornbread. What about Romulus?
Yeah, what about it?
This character's Romulus, right? Androids.
I don't buy any of those character relationships.
And but the android's like her brother.
Is he?
That's what the movie says.
Yeah. Looks like he's the first android in history that needs Prozac.
Who needs Prozac?
What's his name in that? The android in Romulus? I forget his name. I can't remember. But people know what I'm talking about. You've seen the film, you'll know.
How does he act?
Sad face. It's just the whole fucking time is terrible.
But yeah, Al Matthews, who plays Apone, he was really in the military and really got them into kind of like the drill sergeant for them, except Michael Biehn, because he was in there last minute, but the others were able to look at their deer, paint, dress up their deer however they want to, except Michael Biehn. Yeah. I know he always hated this thing. It's like a heart, because it looked like a target.
That was Bar's stuff that he had added to it.
Probably when he was on drugs, he's like,
yeah,
high as a kite. And he's like, yeah, let's have his bullseye on fucking Andy. Yeah, that was, thank you, Astrolive. Andy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Andy Dufresne.
And this was one of the last scenes filmed, despite it being in the movie early. I mean, that's kind of common anyway. They usually shoot films out of order, but that was distinctly done just because they had spent so much time together, and like just to get that sense of real Marine team effort there. The fact that they, the way they joke around with each other and all that, it's great. Cheeky shit outfit.
By someone, yeah, go ahead. You were going to say something.
So I'm remembering the scene where they do the drop and everything, and they don't really seem to trust Gorman too much because they see, how many combat jobs
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I wonder why was he brought in if he wasn't directly working with Burke for the whole sabotage thing of the mission, at least what they were really there for. And it just popped in my head just now. I was just wondering that. Or maybe that's why they saddled him with someone less competent or with less experience so that they would fail, just so that they could bring it back. I don't know.
I haven't really thought about that. Perhaps.
You're probably right, Silverwings. Easier for Burke to manipulate, yeah.
That's true. I mean, Burke, it's for a good reason, but tells him about. Well, actually, Ripley brings it up about how you can't shoot explosives in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Seems like for anyone else, he'll easily listen to, unless it's Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you sit up here for the power loader to show that she does know how to handle it, so it doesn't come out of left field at the end of the movie. Because it'd be like, where the fuck did she learn that? It's like, no, she knows it. And I'm sure here it's just, okay, they're showing some new toys, they're showing world development, that, she's not a pushover. So they just think there's a character moment in this, but then it'll be used much more prominently later on.
They're just in shock.
Yeah, step and payoff. I don't know why that's a good common storytelling aspect to have, so I don't know why. Maybe they think people are so ADD, they'll be reminded every 8 seconds anyway. I mean, we talked about this before, the Netflix generation, or not even just the on their phone watching a movie, and Matt Damon, Ben Affleck talked about how Netflix said you have to remind the audience constantly of what's happening.
There's a specific set formula that they have to follow. Formula. Yeah.
Love the pulse rifles, love the design of them. I love the sound effect when they're fired. Very unique. Love the grenade launcher aspect to it. Love the digital counter. Which, actually, I mean, maybe Silverwings, maybe you would know this. Are there actual guns that have digital counters where the people can check to see how many bullets they have? I'm assuming it's just they have to remember and memorize, but is there any weapons of machine gun quality? Obviously not big enough so the enemy knows and sees he has no bullets left, but maybe even like a tiny one to check. One, because at the end, you may not know if you have 5, 10, 15,
right,
or 5, 3, other than, oh shit, I'm out.
Yeah, it's the little details like that that just sprinkled all throughout the film, and you add it all together and you get this, and it's just so good. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a unique thing. I don't think, my memory, I don't think any other films have done that. At least around this time. I know some of the other Alien films probably copied that, but
I'd have to think about. I'm sure I could think of some. Just have to think about it. I'm getting old. It's hard for me to think of things off the top of my head like I used to back in the day. I'm getting old. I'm getting senile. Yeah, I mean, it It is tough. Like sometimes I forget actors' names.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to remember all this shit. Too fucking old.
You're young at heart. You'll be fine.
Huh?
Say you're young at heart. You're fine.
I thought you said as long as you get hard. I mean, that's true too, but
Well, that's important, I suppose.
I thought you was like, as long as you get hard, it's fine. I'm like, well, that's true too. You know? I'm still there, Mark. Thanks for asking. You want to see? I'm just kidding.
No, God, no. That's scarier than the movie.
They can be made. They made them for the replica pulse rifles, but as far as I know, no real guns uses them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess in real life, it's just you have to memorize and just remember as best you can while you're in the heat of battle, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, if they have like a laser propulsive, which I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they'd ever have that type of a laser gun. Maybe, never know.
Like the was it called the rail gun from Eraser?
Which isn't that like based on something that's on actual like?
It's based on those are on like Navy ships. I
Yeah,
believe.
that's what I mean. Like, but they're so big, you can't have them like Arnold. You know,
Oh.
it's a movie. It's a statement. It was fun. You can't just have them. There's like the big fucking massive bits on a ship.
Yeah,
but it's Arnold. You gotta put them in a way so you could hold two of them at the same time.
Of course. It's a great
Fun
concept. Very, very fun movie. It's getting a 4K. It's coming out this year.
With a shitty cover.
Yeah, I'm not liking the cover, but there's actually another version of it that's coming out. That's like a big collector's box set thing. And
Germany?
I think it's coming out here in the US. I'll show it to you after this, if I remember.
Of course, you have the whole added bit here with the special edition with the Bill Paxton ball breakers, sharp sticks. That whole bit.
Yeah.
Pulse rifle is a Thompson submachine gun with a Remington 870 shotgun as a grenade launcher with a SPAS 12 heat shield.
And this is great too. Could easily be overlooked, but very, very cool idea to have the cameras on the headset, like the headset thing, the mouthpiece, and just another level of communication, which I mean, it's not used as a communication device these days, but the body cam is very close that cops wear and law enforcement.
Yeah.
So again, future thinking. It's very cool.
And you would definitely see a lot of films afterward. It was in Predator 2. It was in that shitty Jurassic World where they're looking at the invisible dinosaur. Or try to look for the invisible dinosaur. It's like it's camouflaged. These dinosaurs need to be invisible. Movie Machines asking favorite scene. Favorite scene.
Mine's always the scene with the red lighting. It's in towards the last act, or I guess the beginning of the last act.
Yeah, that'd be my favorite scene as well. The attack, the ambush, as you would put it, when the shit hits the fan.
Yes.
That'd be the best way to put it.
What's the guy's name? Spunkmeyer.
Oh yeah. What a name.
Yeah. That's actually based off of something else. I can't remember what it is right now, but I remember. No.
Now, when they land here, if you look closely, you can't really see his face, but some of these shots are James Remar as Hicks. When they land and they're going in, when they're going into the facility.
Yeah.
It's just like from the back or the side, a few of these shots.
And there's one more right when they enter the nest, I believe. It's the very first shot when they enter in, but it's
Oh, yeah,
mostly
like a wide shot.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know what shot you mean.
Scope it out, Apone.
Early to mid 90s was a great time for Aliens comics. The Kenner toys were being pumped out. Marvel comic of Alien kind of such. Okay, yeah, I never read the comics of the Marvel and such of Aliens. I haven't read too many of the Aliens comics. Not too much of them, so can't say much about it.
Preston, no, well, kind of. It's like a different view.
Yeah, we could do this. Or we do this.
Yeah.
And when Streamer kicks it off, it'll be just flat screen. We'll do that.
Yeah. I think Apone got killed off too early. I don't know. I mean, I really like the character. So, for my own selfish reasons, I wanted to see a lot more of the character stick around a little bit longer. But considering the story structure, I mean, he kind of served his purpose. I'm going to be fair.
Yeah, there wouldn't really be too much for him to do because when he's gone, then Hicks has to step up to the lead. You get more of Hicks doing stuff. And then, it just gives the other tiers more to deal with now that their leader is gone. So to me, it made sense.
And he's like, I think what is he, lieutenant or something like that? By that point, like he moves up a rank, isn't it? Or is it corp? I know they call him Corporal Hicks, but he moves up a rank or so, like after Apone's gone.
Yeah, because Burke's like Corporal Hicks, like demeaning where he's at.
Yeah. And definitely one of the most brave characters, and then combining him with probably one of the most frightened characters. It's a great dynamic, and I mean, even he steps up. Like he has no choice. It's like kill or be killed.
Well, that's the funny thing about Bill Paxton's characters. Usually in a film, that'd be the character that we get annoyed with, or you would get irritated with, or you can't wait to die. You can't wait for him to die. But yet, he became a very likable character.
Yep.
Here we know fire can kill the. Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of people. There are people who didn't like that you could kill the alien at all. They liked that it was indestructible seeming in the first film. So that's one of the reasons there are people who do not like this movie. Does they feel, oh, you're killing the alien? That cheapens it. I mean, to me, it was. I didn't think it was that big of a fucking deal. I like the direction it went in.
Yeah. I think maybe in the last commentary we might have discussed the fact that people had said that in this film they die too easily, which I think is utter bullshit. I mean, look at the firepower.
Hey, Gore Obsessed, how you guys doing? Doing well? Just got here. What's up, chat? Alien and Aliens will never get old to me. Agree. Loved both of them. Yeah, both of those could watch anytime.
Yep.
And it ended with that. Oh, thank you, Dorb. So that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Got like a sticker.
Oh, nice. Thanks for
Thank
that.
you.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, man. But yeah, it's one of those things where, I mean, listen, I know I've had people, not to name names, who get mad at me because when something new comes out and I'm very cynical and pessimistic about it, I ain't fucking changing. I'm a cynical, pessimistic guy when it comes to entertainment because more times than not, of the past couple years, they've let me down. And when franchise after franchise, like Predator, Alien, Terminator, Star Trek, Star Wars, Ninja Turtles, Terminator, I mean, when they're shit, I'm not going to sit here and say it's a fucking vanilla milkshake that I can drink down and love and enjoy. I would love a vanilla milkshake, but it don't exist in my hand. I can't enjoy something that don't exist. Now, if people like that stuff, that's cool. If people think it's good, that's cool. But I ain't gonna fucking lie. If everybody else likes it, then fucking talk to them. You don't need my seal of approval then. Alien Earth, I think, sucked dick. I think the new Street Fighter looks like shit. Weird fucking song. Oh, what's going on? The fuck
Mortal Kombat 2 as well. Not looking forward to that at all.
I would rather watch that than Street Fighter. Just based on the last trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, I don't think that'll be good either, but still. Doing well, movie TV. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I got no complaints. We're just watching the Alien Special Edition Director's Cut.
Yeah, Alien Earth is dog shit.
Man,
I know you haven't seen it, but
I'm just not. I've seen enough. And just for people in the chat that may not be aware, a couple years back, me and Matt did a commentary on Aliens, and that one, from what I remember, I know it was a bit more technical on like a lot of the making of and stuff like that. I'm not doing that this time, but if you want to see that kind of thing, definitely check out that commentary. Matt's got it on his channel. It's on my channel as well.
And again, the reason we're doing this is this was requested by Predminator, who can't be here tonight because he had other obligations, but he'll be watching this after the fact. So once again, Predminator, whenever you see this, thank you. Really do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, definitely.
But pretty soon we're going to have the face huggers and the tubes. That'll be coming up eventually, and
yeah,
looks like love at first sight to me. That'll be that.
Oh, he likes you, Burke.
But again, I like the aftermath of Halley's Hope. I like you could try to put into your own mindset what happened, what occurred. And that's what I was saying before, is that while I love the special edition, the one thing I don't really care about is the Halley's Hope flashes to it, because I don't think it's needed. But the other little stuff they added, I think is cool. Like, I like the special edition that has all that stuff in it, except the Halley's Hope thing, and take that out. I don't know if that version's out there, but I love to see it.
And all the aftermath here.
Yeah.
From the chaos. Sort of the first look for the Marines with the face huggers. Sort of see like just a slight glimpse of what they might be up against, because they don't take any of it all too serious. Like they
like you said, just another bug hunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Which honestly, I mean, if Sigourney Weaver did not want to do Alien 3, Hell, I would have been fine with a prequel, or if not a prequel, but a Colonial Marines movie of what other bug hunts they went on. That's in
Yeah,
that
seeing the
universe.
previous missions.
Yeah, if you don't want to use the same cast, then maybe other Colonial Marines. But I love the Colonial Marines movie. You know, what other bugs, quote unquote, exist in this universe?
Right.
I mean, I'd rather see that than fucking Alien 3.
Yeah.
Gave Alien Earth a chance, watched 3 episodes. It's just not for me. No, Mark did not watch it. I did watch it. I have the reviews on the channel and I rant a lot about it. But Mark saw enough in clips and me
I've seen
bitching about it.
clips and it doesn't look like my cup of tea, so I'm just going to stay away.
Mark can watch my reviews of it if he wants to know what happens.
Yeah, that's probably what I would end up doing. As far as which version I like the best, I typically watch director's cut, special edition, always. I like the theatrical. It's really good, well paced, but I do like a lot of the stuff that was cut out. So for me, I'm gonna go with the special edition.
Yeah,
And
Michael Biehn fit a lot better. Yeah.
yeah, he did. Is that an alien? Yes, it is an alien shirt, actually. Stand up briefly.
Special edition General.
Yeah, so it's a little xenomorph action on the shirt there.
Is that the Pokemon one? Like in Alien Earth?
Oh.
Xenomorph, I choose you. That's what fucking becomes at the end of that show.
Oh, God.
Loyal to a android bitch.
Somebody's trigger happy. I almost put a bullet in Newt. A couple of bullets there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Of course, played by Terry Hinn, which I know recently Michael Biehn interviewed her on his podcast. I did not see the interview, but cool that Michael Bihn's got his podcast thing going. Interviewed James Cameron, Charlie Sheen, quite a few others.
Yeah, I want to check it out. Like there's a lot of episodes going up that I've seen so many clips circulating on YouTube, but I haven't checked out an actual full-length episode yet, but I will.
Hey there, Andrew. That's right. Let's rock. Ain't there yet, but and hey there, Jake Ward.
The hell is this? You're living like a slob. Dude, what's going on here?
Hey, Business of Fear. As Big Money Moore mentioned, which alien is his favorite?
Well,
What is it, Big Money Mark?
This one has always been the one that I go back to the most. I do love the first film, but
He loves Resurrection.
no, I don't. I don't love Resurrection. No, this is where it's at for me. This is so much fun. I love all the characters, and I would even say that I like the characters more in this than in the first film.
That's true. That's true. He does not like Resurrection. He likes AVP though.
Just all the classic.
Yeah, assholes versus penises.
Yeah, that film is why we don't have a continuation to this film. I'm sure you've heard about that before. So after the disaster that was Resurrection, didn't
really Scott and Cameron want to do a movie together?
They were going to do it together, and he So Cameron was going to write, produce, Ridley Scott was going to direct, and Fox was all for it. And he was writing stuff. They had a basically like a sort of a redo or relaunch of it, just ignoring 3 and Resurrection, continuing right from the end of this film and going forward. But that didn't happen because AVP, they got Freddy versus Jason came out, and they're like, "Oh shit, we can replicate that success. So let's do our AVP movie." So that was soon as that was off and running, Cameron, he just washed his hands of it.
Yeah.
He always said that he thought doing an AVP movie would be bad for business, bad for the lore and mythology of both. It just wouldn't work. It would cheapen everything.
Yet he loves Alien Earth. Like that don't cheapen anything.
I mean, he's probably out of his mind these days anyway. He probably loves everything now.
Is this what you said on the Michael Bean podcast? You like Alien Earth, and I'm like, you like that it became a Pokemon?
I don't even believe he watched it. He probably saw the trailer and he's like, "Oh, this is amazing," just because it took up after one of his ideas, which was doing Alien on Earth. So that's why he likes it. Smoking or non-smoking.
But that's what makes this film work, is that here we are quite a while into the movie, like an hour or such, and there's been no action, really no aliens, and yet it's still good. See, here's the thing with these type of movies. To make them classic, or to make them great, make a great movie even if the creature never showed up. If this movie was just these guys, like, say everything here, but it's a rescue mission, and then I don't know, say instead of alien, there were bad guys. It's like still good characters, designs, music, all the aspects, and you like the characters. Same with like Tremors. I love Tremors. Even if the Graboids don't show up, I love Val and Earl and the way that Stampede Earl, get out of the way, you dumb shit. Go stampede up your ass. How many does it take to stampede? Is it 3 or more? Like, is there a limit to that? Or stampede up your ass. See, that's what I mean. Like that interaction and the way they work is fun. So you're enjoying it even without the monsters. And then the monsters is the great added bonus.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That's what so many, there's a lot wrong with the newer films, but they're sorely missing one of the key components that makes this work so well. And I just don't ever see them even caring about that. They put so much emphasis on the creature and how the death scenes and stuff like that. And it's like, that was never the point of Alien or what it was about.
Well, no, they think they're doing good work on characters. They think they're doing good work on story.
Do they really?
The guy who made Ramos says he did.
Oh, God.
And other stuff.
Yeah.
Andy Non-Dufresne. No, Arnold was not supposed to be in Aliens, but I guarantee you when he saw this, he wanted to do something like it.
Cameron considered him not for this film, but for the Ridley Cameron project. He was considering bringing it.
Really?
That was one of his ideas, yeah. Whether or not it was actually going to come to fruition, who knows? But he did mention
as a new character, not as Dutch, right?
Oh, no. Not as a new character. Completely new character.
Okay.
I think he was going to be either a space marine or just like another new character that had dealt with stuff with Wayland and the species before, basically.
To imagine, like, if Lance was Wayland and Arnold's like shoving him at the walls, bullshit, live in Wayland. Just do your dirty work.
I could totally see Arnold doing that.
You work for the company. You're an expendable asset. It's bullshit. All of it. I love Drake's. I'll throw random stuff out there, even if it's not on screen, just because this movie's like committed to memory. I love Drake's smart gun. Love the design of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the guns, the technology in this.
Yeah.
I did a lot of memorable lines. Stay frosty. Did iTunes drop sharply when I was away? Get away from her, you bitch. A lot of great lines there throughout.
Yeah.
And anytime you see Dorman, he's always shitting bricks.
Yeah.
It sounds, at least seems like it. He ready to shit himself at Walmart.
I mean, he's just so in over his head.
Oh yeah.
So as soon as shit hits the fan, he's freaking out. He freezes up, can't even give a command.
Stairway set was later used in Batman '89. I did not know that.
Yeah, and quite a few parts of the nest as well were repurposed for that.
Now you said the first shot going to the nest, that's James Remar behind, like the back of James Remar when they first enter the nest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which that for me that just passed a second ago.
Yeah. I was just reminding myself that's what you said. Yeah. What was it Beavis and Butthead? Like I think they were referencing movies. I think it might have been like a comic book or a Mad magazine where like they really liked that movie Aliens, but they kept referring to Ripley as a guy. Like he's really cool. like Beavis and Butthead kept thinking Ripley was a guy. He's really cool, man. Just something about, I forget what it was. It was I think it was a book. It was like Beavis and Butthead book I had. Sometimes he's kind of weird looking as a guy, but he's really cool. It was a Beavis and Butthead book. I wish I had it now. It was like in one section of the book, it was just them talking about random movies and such.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I remember. It's like they kept thinking Ripley was a guy.
That's
fucking
funny.
Beavis and Butthead. That's something that they could do. Well, if they could do away with like talking through movie trailers like they used to in music videos.
Mm-hmm.
Were you a Beavis and Butthead guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
love the show. It's terrible that you can't get all the episodes now, but
well, I got them unofficially on a Blu-ray.
That's the way to go because they have like a complete collection set and it's missing stuff.
Yeah, because my judge chose it. He doesn't like the old stuff, the way they look, and that of course the music videos you can't get all the rights to it, but
yeah, that too. Yeah,
he only chose episodes he likes to put in that collection.
Got to use harsh language. Vasquez is like, fuck that. I got backups.
I like the blue lighting among this too.
Yeah.
Mad Magazine had Hudson as a chicken, little chicken. I could see that. Man, I haven't read a Mad Magazine in like sincerely probably 30 years, man. I used to have Crapped and Mad Magazine. I don't know if you ever read those.
Maybe like once or twice, just Mad Magazine. I just remember that logo and then the character faces and stuff.
Alfred E. Newman, yeah.
Mhm.
Because I remember there's one on Dire with a Vengeance, and then at the end they just like, you copied Cliffhanger, and you took this from Speed, and you took this. Like they're just making fun of Die with a Vengeance. So like, there's Keanu Reeves and there's Stallone, and you took this from my movie. You took this from my movie. Just at the end, they're Bruce and Sam shit. I can't remember if that was Craft or Mad Magazine, but it was one of those.
Okay.
That's something I'd like to go back to revisit sometime. Because I'm sure they're all online.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I know, folks, has nothing to do with aliens, but just thought it. Sit down, bitch. Dude, sit the fuck down.
Oh, okay. Take care, Preston. And yes, I'm surprised you could even see that. It's is it this? Oh, yeah, right over there, right there. That little box set. That is
A bullshit box.
Yeah, that was gifted to me. And I do like the a lot of the second film, despite its flaws. I don't really care for the Mila Jovovich character, but you know.
What's in it? A pile of shits.
I mean,
well, you like the
pretty
second
much
film, so is it all of them?
Yeah. It's a complete set of all of the films on 4K.
We should do what Anthony just shit all over this movie. The first one I could watch as a movie. The first one I could watch as a film.
Mhm.
I don't think it's a good Resident Evil film, but it's
it's not.
Film. It's a decent film, I thought. The first one.
Yeah.
Second one, I actually liked less. Nemesis looked like a midget.
I like it just because of the Nemesis thing, creature. I think he does look cool. I love that he's just going around blowing shit up, and I mean, it's not that far off from the video game character. So I just like it for that, and it ends pretty much the exact same way the third video game does. I mean, it's more of the third video game than the second, but
ticked up the hornet's nest.
Yeah, but the rest I could give a shit about.
Is where they kick up the hornet's nest.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's gonna hit the fan.
That's right. That's such a great effect with the chest burster.
Yeah.
Very simple, but very effective. I can't see shit. Despite the infrared. It's not really helping.
And then the cool bits of shots coming up with the you don't see the details, but you just see the shapes moving of the xenomorphs.
Yeah. Sort of gives you the perspective that they might even have of like, you think you might see something, but then you're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't really get a real view of where they might be, and at least until this shot.
Yeah.
That's such a crazy fire stunt. It looks awesome though. Where's Bowski?
I was like, who the fuck was Bousty?
Let's rock. Like all you hear is him screaming. He's getting his guts ripped out or something.
Yeah.
In the corner.
No, it was Stan Winston's team doing the effects. General.
Yeah. Because Geiger was busy on Poltergeist 2, I think it was.
Oh yeah, that was 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to come back, but contractually he had to do Poltergeist 2.
You fucked up.
Oh, I'm glad he did because I really like what Stan Winston.
Yeah, that's true. Stan Winston. I don't know if HRD would have liked what they were going to do, so there probably would have been friction.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Got the shotgun going there for Close Encounters.
And it got Winston his first Oscar. I'm pretty sure that was his first one for this film, the effects. Mm-hmm. So it all worked out.
Yeah, that's true, Seven Wings. We're talking about Resident Evil. Yeah, there's a lot of references to this movie in Resident Evil 2. I mean, Claire and the girl was Ripley and Newt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the flamethrower, like the one in this.
Corbin, he's speechless.
Hello there, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
For those who are watching Aftermath, definitely check the chat because Seven Wings has a lot of good info on the guns and weaponry on this.
Oh, yeah.
Pertain to this movie. Which it should be. I usually click on it so that the chat still stays there after the streams.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting, Silver Wings. Didn't even realize that. That's what we got to do in a racer commentary sometime before the year's over. All the guns in that movie.
Well, as long as you don't show it, because YouTube don't let you showing guns.
That's ridiculous.
They took a bunch of streams down the other night because they guns being shown from Secret Service and stuff. Drake ain't gonna make it, folks.
No, unfortunately not.
You fucked up.
It's gonna get a base change right here.
Well, really, Vasquez fucked up. I mean, him. Vasquez is one.
That's true.
One of my favorite shots is the shotgun coming up here.
Yes.
Eat this. Definitely one of my favorite shots in the film. Shut up, Hudson. Stop it, the baby. Stop it, the pussy. It's just a scratch. Stop in the pussy. It is a shame. I mean, there's a tangent that Bill Paxton is not with us still. It's just a shame how he died. Such bullshit.
Yeah.
Because of doctors not knowing what the hell they're doing. Because they said it could have easily been taken care of. It should have been. And they fucked up.
That they did. Wish he was still with us, but rest in peace to Bill Paxton.
Yeah. Assholes. Yeah, what do you feel about that? People wanting to cancel the movie because Jeanette Goldstein's not Hispanic.
Who gives a
movie's
fuck,
racist.
man?
What was that?
I said, who gives a fuck, really? Like, come on. It's a great film.
From Mark. It's against minorities. Don't you know, Mark? You support that?
Hey, they're being all-inclusive. Okay.
Why didn't they get a real Hispanic, Mark?
I don't know. That's a question for Cameron.
So you're saying the movie's racist?
I'm fine with our casting. I mean, to be fair, that's not even something I ever really even thought about. it's such a like minute detail to me. Like I just don't even care.
Yeah, I love Jeanette Goldstein in the film, so I don't give a shit.
That's right. And it's not like she did the character a disservice. She's one of the best characters in the movie. So I mean, what more do you want?
So I'll make sure when they do the biopic of Sam Jackson, I'll put my name in to play the part.
That'd be great. I love how Hudson's arm is still smoking.
Yeah.
This ain't happening. Ripley's got her stress cigarette going. She's like, I'm over this. Only way to be sure.
Yeah, Jammer, we talked about that earlier.
There we go with Burke. It's like the first sign that there's a little bit more to his agenda than wiping them out. Because if he was really about wiping them out, then they would have just done it. I mean, there's no salvaging the terraformer anyway, so it's like just fucking blow up the planet. That's right, Corporal Hicks. He's just a grunt.
Yeah, sorry I'm being silent. I'm just enjoying the film because it just...
Yeah. I mean...
It works on a lot of levels, just in terms of...
Yeah.
Good technical aspects, good characters, solid pacing, action when it needs to be there, and when it's there, it's very competently done. You don't get stuff like this nowadays. You don't. Just do not. And it's a shame.
Yeah.
This is Spunkmeyer.
Yeah, he fucks up.
Fighting Spunk on his hand. Because that's what happens to be, you know, when I just touch jizz on my hand, I think everything's A-okay. And
do you just do this to get it off?
Yeah.
You know, that's what he does.
He's used to Spunk. Is he Spunkmeyer or the pilot?
No, he is.
He is, because she's like, Spunkmeyer, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the one who's not called Spunkmeyer, he's always spunking. So he's like, yeah, this must be from me. I finally shit on my hand. That pistol wasn't going to do shit anyway. As we see later with Gorman, pistols don't do shit.
True.
Yeah, the big crash.
Mm-hmm.
Model work, nice model work.
Yeah.
Actual fire, actual explosions, real shit. Not CGI shit.
Yeah.
You're tired of the fucking shit. Yeah, we mentioned that too, General, how 86 was a good year for movies. Who had the bigger loss, James Remar in this or Eric Stoltz about the future? I'd go with Eric Stoltz because they shot most of the movie and then he got fired. So, you shoot most of the film, they still fire it. Can you imagine, like, at first, like, man, how bad was he?
Right.
He must have been really fucking bad.
He must have been.
He's the lead and they fire him with that much shit. I mean, he did get hired eventually with The Fly 2 and others, but that had been a hell of a stigma. on
Yeah.
the stage. Well, Jeremy, if you look under the faceplate thing of the like people have bottles, if you under the dome, there are eye sockets. So, however, where I'm sure is where they see from. Because if you look under the dome, there's like eye sockets. If you look at people's like model work and such, I think even the first film, maybe like some people have it where if you kind of see through, probably not in the movie, but in when they have like a model of it, you could kind of see through it and see a little bit of the. Or maybe it's, I can't remember.
Hmm. And so they salvage stuff from the wreckage.
Is Aliens come to theaters? I would assume they would come to theaters this year.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I would assume.
that's a good question. I don't know. I would imagine it would, just because of the
Yeah,
anniversary.
I would think in June.
And there's been so many of these constant re-releases over the last few years, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
I mean, this might be my favorite line in the movie, though, by Hudson. Why you put her in charge?
I'm not sure if that one was improvised. I know Game Over was one that he had came up with himself, Bill Paxton.
Just love that reaction. Why don't you put her in charge? Again, any other movie, he'd be the guy you want to die first, but yet he made some human. And this way, just still makes him human enough.
Yeah,
And goes out like a badass.
he does. And he's useful as well. I mean, it's not like he's just there taking up space.
Yeah, like Burke.
Yeah. And I mean, his reaction is realistic. I mean, I'd be sweating the same way. I'd be panicked. I'd be just as freaked out.
Yeah.
And when she tells him to relax and he takes the deep breath, it's like that's how anyone would be acting.
A lot of people say he tells the movie for them. I like his performance. Well, yeah, I've heard that too, but yeah, I love his performance. I would love Hudson to have lived.
Those people are crazy, in my opinion. But
Well, yeah, we talked about before. There are people who don't like this. Teach their own. They don't like that the alien's easy to be killed. They don't like it's more of an action movie. They don't like Bill Paxton's character. They don't like that it's not as horror. Tough shit. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. We don't like Alien 3. The people love Alien 3. Teach their own.
I saw comments about that. Some people do prefer that one.
Yeah, over this, yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking dumb. The fucking stupid. Mark, you know what they are?
What are they?
They're gay.
Oh God. They're gonna see this with the AI and cancel the stream. YouTube's gonna cut us down. We are so done. Can't say that anymore.
Well, yeah, we definitely did more of the Sentry guns and the special edition version, which I like. Always liked that edition. I mean, I did cutting it out for the theatrical because you only have so much time, and I wouldn't say it's quote needed, but it's nice to give you a little bit more action, a little bit more firepower in the scene or two. Still a nice little addition there.
But I mean, I think it's cool. They really should have left it in. Gives more context for how they're kept out, and you know, this were to come out this day and age, people would say, "Oh, it's a plot hole. Like, how do they keep them out all the corridors, and
Mm,
what's stopping them from getting in this way and that way?" Now you know.
yeah. Like I said, I do like it. I'm glad they put that into the special edition.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of movies were influenced by this when it came out. Video games we talked about, a lot of influences from this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hell, even if you look at like Contra, I'll find it. Yeah, there you go. Someone just put it as soon as I said it. Yeah, Contra and all that other stuff. Yeah, there's someone on. It was an interesting video. I want to see if I could. It's still playing, but I want to see if I can find. There's an interesting video. Let me see. Let me find the title of it first. I can't remember the actual title of the video, but it was an interesting video where someone's describing like the first time Aliens was on CBS, like the first time it was showed on TV, and like the way the person talked about it was interesting. I wish I could find the video now. I saw it years and years ago, but it was like I think probably the first time people saw some additional footage.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I can't remember what channel that was on, but I thought that was an interesting bit of business.
Yeah. Let me know when you find it.
Hey, City. Oh, was it sponsored by Sears? The CBS premiere by Sears. I haven't been to a Sears in forever, so I don't know if they're still around.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm not sure. Do you like closer to? Oh, you mean do you live close? No, that's Roger Ebert's childhood home in Urbana. No, that's right off I-74. That's a lot further south in Illinois from where I am. Right next to Champaign. I know where it is. Seen it before, but not his house specifically, but Urbana. But no, I don't.
Okay, it's on the channel Alien Theory. It's called Aliens, the 1989 TV version. It's a 45-minute video where the person talks about kind of the time it debuted, the stuff that was added, even like the commercials that were shown in between,
Wow,
kind of detailing.
interesting.
Yeah, pretty interesting. So it's like these are the commercials that were in between when it debuted. This is the footage that was showed,
Mm-hmm.
and in between commercials like Geraldo and stuff like that. Tonight, a movie to lose sleep over. Aliens, 8 p.m. CBS. In March 1989.
Wow.
It was edited for content, but of course they had to add stuff to make up for that stuff they edited out. So that was the first time people saw some of this deleted footage was that 1989 network premiere. But yeah, that's on Alien Theory, that channel.
Okay. I'll check it out.
People try to find where you live. You guys try to like drive up the mark? Is that why you like people keep asking where you live? No, I'm just messing with it. They don't give you some cocaine for real.
Yes, I am familiar with Danville. That's where you were raised. Okay.
What is your address?
12895 North
What is your social
Chicago
security
Avenue.
number?
0000000. Oh, and here we go with the Burke's real agenda.
Yeah. I think because Sigourney Weaver was nominated for an Oscar for Best Actress, which was very rare for this kind of movie to get that. I think this is the clip they showed. Like they'll show a clip during the Oscars. Okay. I think it was this when she's yelling at him and then she's like, I'm happy to disappoint you. I think it was this clip that they showed.
Interesting.
I don't know who won, but yeah, I don't even know who won. I would have chosen her, but I don't know who the hell won.
Yeah, I don't know who she lost to. I can't remember.
Prior performance, no one remembers.
It's usually how it goes.
Here's this film that no one remembers that it won. But here's a film that people actually like and love, and nah. It's like, who gives a shit? Like, who the fuck is that? I'll look it up real quick. So the nominees were Sigourney Weaver, Aliens, Kathleen Turner, Peggy Sue Got Married, Sissy Spacek, Crimes of the Heart, Jane Fonda, The Morning After, and the winner, Marlee Matlin and Children of a Lesser God.
It's a classic film.
What's it about?
I'm just fucking around.
See what I mean? No one knows what the fuck that movie is and what it is and how it is. And
it's definitely not as watched, talked about, mentioned as this at all. So
never heard of that bullshit. It's exactly. Darcy don't, it's gonna blow. It's gonna blow, Mark.
Yeah. And those Century guns were constructed for the movie, but they look really, really capable of killing someone. I do know that they could like fire like blank rounds or something.
Right.
But yeah.
Crunch you out of everything. That's coming up. Where you go, man? But she talked about Lance Henriksen. I haven't talked about Lance Henriksen. Another guy who does a great job. Such a different kind of role because he was in the Terminator, Piranha 2. But then it's like you look at him in Pumpkinhead, you look at him in Near Dark, you look at him at this. Hard Target, Stone Cold. Very capable actor. Always a capable actor.
Yeah, always.
Definitely one of his best roles is Bishop.
I think he said he considered quitting acting, or at least for a while, if this like didn't work out or the film wasn't successful. So this definitely reignited his passion and did good things for his career going forward.
Yeah, because I mean, it just ricocheted up from here to the 90s. Then you have Millennium and all that stuff. Those Bigfoot movies. That I don't know if I could do that scene. That's such a claustrophobic bit with the pipe.
Yeah.
That's so just as tight as her. But yeah, that'd be just like, I don't know, like being a toothpaste squeezed out.
Oh my God, that is such a tight squeeze. Yeah, I don't think I could do it either. And I'm not even typically claustrophobic or anything, but just it'd be terrifying to be caught in that. Like, you get down to a certain point and it gets smaller and smaller, and then you're stuck.
Martino saying, how are you and Mark doing? Doing well. Just got here because I had some dinner earlier. So what's the timestamp now? Thanks. I always give that to Mark because
I am, let's see, 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 50 seconds.
the Sentry Gun Jamboree. In the special edition, that is.
Yeah. So apparently it's capable of firing 600 wooden blank rounds per minute. In the film, they were shattered into small splinters because of the muzzle. The heat generated like through the barrel shattered the blank rounds.
Yes, Martino, this was a paid request for Predminator. He was in here earlier and said he could not make it tonight, but he'll watch this after the fact, so it'll be up on the channel. So yes, this was a paid request for Predminator for us to do this, which is perfectly fine. I could watch this any day.
Yeah, me too.
And here we don't have that line, stay frosty,
Mm-hmm.
which a lot of movies have ripped that line off. Because I never heard that term before this movie, stay frosty, but afterward, yep.
You could hear it again in Romulus, I'm sure. They
Just
steal
like
all the
scene,
other.
oh, you mean like the scene coming up where it shows her how to aim the gun?
Yeah, exactly.
That's you also see that in Romulus too. Well, that's because Mark's Asian.
Yeah, I am.
He's from Japan.
Don't tell anybody else.
That's okay. I'm pale.
Mm.
I'm whitey.
Black and Asian. Blasian.
I'm Asian. I'm Camimo. See, that's really aiming the gun, showing the gun, just like Romulus,
Yeah.
This has never been done afterward. No movie ever ripped this off in the fucking franchise. You're too hard on Romulus. Fuck Romulus.
Now, see, you just don't get it. It's an homage. They didn't rip it off.
It's dog shit, is what it is, in my opinion. And Romulus is dog shit. They steal like everything in that movie. I'll go on a tangent. Like the fucking beginning, they stole the sting from Alien 3 with the logo. Even they stole that. Like every other damn 15 minutes, they steal fucking a shot or a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you wonder if that's why people liked it. It just reminds them of movies they liked in the past. I mean, if people liked it, that's fine. It's not to people who don't. Whenever I say stuff like this, folks, it's not to people who liked it. It's to people who liked it, but then treat other people like shit because they don't like it. That's whenever I go on a rant, a stream, an angry outburst. Again, it's not the people who like the film. It's to the people who liked or hate certain films, and then they get fucking defensive and argument X, Y, and Z reasons of your points, and it's like it's my opinion, dude. So whenever I say that, it's to those people. That's what it is. I just don't want to say that every single time I do it, but for those watching now, in the past, and the future, whenever I say that, that's to the people I'm talking to. So no, I have no problems with people who like the film. I have problems with people who like the film and then say you fucking suck, you hate everything. No, I hate this fucking. I hate that fucking thing. I love this fucking thing. Michael Jordan would take that personally. He takes everything personally. He's great at what he does, but he takes everything too damn personally. Yeah, Andrea Ramos just fucking lazy.
Pretty much.
Steal a shitload of stuff from this. Scenes, lines, get away from her, you bitch. He stole
Yeah,
that
it's
line.
if you're gonna steal a line, you better repurpose it and actually make it count. And it was so poorly delivered. That's one of the things that stood out the most. I just groaned when I was watching it. Like I couldn't believe that he stole that. Come on, Bishop, get that ship fired up.
Yeah. And also, the original idea for this for Predminator was that it was going to have Fabio among us, but Fabio was working. He's working a lot lately. I think only Monday and Tuesdays he has off, but he's working a lot. So uh, there's always another time.
Yeah, definitely. We'll the three of us will do something.
Yeah.
And another highlight of the film, fantastic scene, great lighting, great setup, all the above.
Yeah. Fucking Burke.
Yeah. And one quick shot of those face huggers, or really even the open canisters, you know it's not going to be a good time.
Right.
I love the slight and subtle differences on the face hugger. Slightly different from the first movie, which I think Cameron talked about wanting to keep everything fairly similar.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was Stan Winston's idea to like lengthen the tail a little bit, like because it's gonna become a weapon essentially for the facehugger to use, choking the victim. Because naturally, anyone would try to fight a facehugger off, but if
Yeah,
you
of
add
course.
the tail aspect, they choke you out.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna have its way with you after that.
Pretty much. Some would say the first film is maybe more detailed, but this one is less detailed, but that's to make it more mobile because there's a lot more they had to do to, like you said, make it more animated. So maybe by doing so, they had to lose a little bit of the technical details of the appearance, but still effective. I still like it.
Very effective.
I hate too much media. Favorite David Fincher films? Not Alien 3. For me, The Game is my favorite. And then I would say, well, Fight Club, Seven, and Panic Room.
I mean, I was going to name all those as well. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be Seven, but replay value, I think Fight Club might have the edge.
Now, of course, eventually this film came out like in the June of '86 and was a pretty big hit. Made, I want to say, about 80 million in the U.S. So definitely a bit more than the original summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
And the next film Cameron would do would be The Abyss, which people assumed would be more like this, but it wasn't. It was more like, I don't want to say E.T., but it was more nice aliens. It's
Yeah.
just the humans were nuts.
Yeah. And
Michael
Michael Biehn
Biehn went nuts.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It delivers a great performance,
Yeah.
probably one of the best in the movie, honestly.
Oh yeah, he is great in it. And I like The Abyss. I do like The Abyss. Always liked it.
Yeah, me too.
Of course, my favorite '89 film has to be, of course.
Oh, Leviathan, yeah.
I know a lot of people don't know or don't give a shit about this film, but I always loved it.
It's a good time. I like Weller a lot, so
So,
it's always been a welcome watch for me.
I would say Leviathan is probably more like this than The Abyss.
Yeah.
And Leviathan is what people thought The Abyss was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of the reasons why I liked it more. But yeah, I like The Abyss. Here's Bert being caught, told on his bullshit.
Yeah.
He's full of shit. Do well, Crease. Hope you're doing well too. We're having a good time. Hey there, Gozer. Favorite Michael Bay film? Bad Boys 2. Saw that twice in the theater because it's like you give someone $100 million and he makes a gory exploitation film.
Yeah.
No fucks given. You dawned me, pal.
All right, we waste him.
Now, George Cosmatos did Leviathan. No offense. I mean, how'd they cut the power, man? They're animals. But this is what you're saying, like the red lighting. And I gotta say, like the 35 millimeter, holy shit, the red lighting really is prominent in a good way. Like
Mm-hmm.
the darkness is so like dark in a good way that the red just really sticks out like blood red. It's so good in the 35 millimeter, which is how I'm watching it. Like it really looks cool, like blood red.
I'm gonna have to check that scene out on the 35.
I mean, it's striking, man. You know what? After the stream, if you want to, I think it's on. If you want, I can wait, and if you want to put on this computer,
Yeah, man, I want to check it out.
like it's really striking.
Huh.
Now the version I'm watching, it doesn't have every scene, so it does have every scene from the special edition. I noticed because I downloaded and I believed in what the guy said. It has some of it, like the sentry guns. I know it has the bit with Ripley and hits their first names. I don't think it has the daughter stuff for the. At Hallie's Hope, they have. They just put it in a different spot.
It's more like of a fan cut kind of.
Yeah, but the other stuff is 35 millimeter. So
Okay.
I'm still going to be on the lookout for a 35 millimeter that has. But I'm still glad we watched it. Just the 35 millimeter, like the red is popping. It's gorgeous. Why can't it look like this on home video? I mean, a 4K. Stupid
Oh,
AI
hey,
shit.
it does. Watch that AI 4K.
Fuck that. God damn it.
Most quotable movie, Aliens for me. Ghostbusters has some great lines though.
It's true. This man has no dick.
That's my favorite. You already know.
But I go with aliens.
You're not reading it right.
For what the hell? Yeah, never stick your head anywhere where it doesn't belong.
Exactly. And then there's no light up there. I love his reaction though. How he just starts firing. He's like, all right, fuck it. He closes it and just starts
I do the
firing.
same thing. But yeah, people were asking like my favorite scene. This would be my favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah.
But the red lighting is very perfect lighting for the scene.
Yeah.
Sound effects, the music. How they only have like 7 or so people in these suits, but they just reuse or just you go over here, we shoot, then we put some over here, then make it seem like there's dozens of them.
Mm-hmm. And it's great the fact that they trap themselves inside.
Well, just Burke didn't help.
No, he's out for himself.
Hudson's trying, man. He's kicking some ass.
He is.
Then he gets his ass hit, Sally. Fuck you. General don't know.
It's a great shot right here.
Yeah.
With the Xeno going overhead. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Does the roll.
Yeah, it's great.
Fucking Burke.
Son of a
They gotta cut their
bitch.
way through.
Motherfucker.
There's literally nowhere for you to go. I'd rather take my chances with the team than isolate myself.
Well, that's what he gets.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, the deleted scene, I remember hearing about that for years and years about her giving Burke a grenade. And honestly, because I remember in magazines back to the day, like Cinescape, like reading stuff like that. I'm like, that's interesting, but I just figured we would never see it. And so I remember when the Blu-ray set came out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. No, as is, it's just a simple scene. She kind of passes and gives it to him, and then you kind of hear an explosion. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't a big deal, but it was still cool to see.
Yeah.
I can see why they cut it out. Because you could just imagine he was ripped apart, fucking head shoved up his ass,
Yeah.
whatever. But, yeah, it's too bad she didn't find Hudson in the hive. Yeah, there was no time. Sadly, yeah, there's no time. It's pretty much just from here on in. It's just being chased.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out, and then go back for a Newt. And it's like, how the hell are you gonna try to find Hudson? At least Newt, you had the tracker.
They probably got burned by that acid anyway because he's got the gun aimed down and he's shooting.
Yeah.
Towards it, so it probably burned him as well.
Well, it depends. I mean, Hitch got burnt a bit, but
True.
I mean, there'd be no way to find Hudson in that time frame.
No.
I'm surprised they didn't do in that Colonial. I mean, they have Hicks alive in that Colonial Marines game. Aliens, yeah. Colonial Marines. I was surprised they didn't do Hudson, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's just as popular of a character, so.
But I mean, that game is bullshit on all fronts. Like, you see the explosion at the end of this movie, right? How the fuck is there anything left in that game when they land? It's like the entire building is there, and
Yeah.
how the fuck is that the case? Like, this building's here, that room is there, this building's here. I'm like, what the fuck does this thing do?
Right.
We just see the Duke from fucking ship, but then Colonial Marines, it acts like it was goddamn firecracker. Yeah, the handgun didn't do much business. Oh, and the up close of Vasquez before when she was shooting was Deanne Hurd as Vasquez when she
Right.
had the laid on the Xenomorph's head, and I guess you put enough, you get some impact, but from far away isn't as much of a dent on the Xenomorph. But
And
yeah,
that close up
yeah,
for Gil and Hurd, wasn't that because I think she didn't know how to shoot a gun or something like that, or she didn't feel comfortable, at least in that scene, doing that? Was that
I
what it was?
I can't remember.
I think I remember
Because
reading.
I mean, she fires the other weapons throughout.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
don't
I'm
know
not
if that
sure if
or if
they
it's just
shot that
maybe.
before. That's what I was. That's what I thought. Like maybe
Hmm,
they had shot it before, and then
oh,
later on she got more
hmm,
familiar. I mean, she kind of had to anyway.
yeah. I didn't know if it was that or if just they shoot what they can, and then since those are up close without the actors, we'll shoot them another time.
True.
Oh, shoot to replicate the recoil.
Mm,
Because, Cameron was which is a good aspect, stickler for details.
yeah.
If you want to see a really dumb review of this, go watch Cisco and Ebers.
I've seen it before.
Stupid.
I don't get it, but
It's a fucking awful review. Fucking awful. It doesn't make sense. It's like most people won't know what I'm talking about, but it's like IGN when they
Mhm.
reviewed like that Mouse PI for Hire game. I don't know if you heard that controversy
Yeah, I've heard about it.
where it's like this is too unrealistic. This
Mhm.
mouse detective,
Yeah.
it's too unrealistic. Or they say cheese too much, even though they're mouses, mice. What the fuck?
Meanwhile, everybody else seems to love it.
I think Ebert, one of them gave like a slight thumbs up, but yeah, they were bitching about kids in danger and other stupid shit.
That was Siskel. That's always his gripe in any film. He doesn't like kids in danger. That is an amazing shot, though.
Beaver's like always too intense or something. I mean, that's the fucking point.
Exactly.
It was too intense. I'm like, dude, you were like, motherfucker. Whatever. I haven't played Mouse PI for Hire. I like to one day. I don't have the game, but maybe one day.
Yeah, the only way I had heard about all that was because a friend of mine got it and she was playing it and she was telling me all about the stuff IGN said.
You can't say ignorant without IGN.
Sadly, that's where they are now. They used to be credible way, way back, once upon a time.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Peekaboo, I see you. See, the alien didn't like that fucking heart on
Yeah.
his fucking armor that James Remar put on there.
Yeah.
This would be this another time a woman is carrying Michael Bean while he's half dead.
Yeah.
Terminator dump is, was it like by the dumpsters?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he went into the dumpster after he put the bomb in their truck.
Move
On
it,
your feet,
Reese.
soldier, on your feet.
Yeah.
Wonder Michael Bean's like, God damn, is
He's always
this
half dead. Cameron fucks him up every time.
fucks
Yeah,
him up in those two and dies in the abyss.
he gets his ass kicked in the abyss. Yeah,
And dies.
yeah.
Yeah, generally they are.
I love Bishop. We're not. It's like the hell, just flown this thing all the way here. Let's go.
And I know James Horner at times, sometimes with his scores, he would kind of reuse his own material too much.
Yeah,
Like
I.
Project X, Matthew Broderick, might have been the same year as this, 86.
Mhm.
He would there's music in there he would reuse from other films he had done, and but he did a lot of good stuff and a lot of material. And this is still a banner of a score.
Did you say this is your favorite?
Yeah, for James Horner, yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
I mean, Bishop's Countdown, which is the one they're leaving orbit after, the rescue of the Newt. I can't. How many fucking trailers that music was in? Down, 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 down. Countless trailers from then on would use that, and I was from Dust Till Dawn trailer, many others. I would get hyped up every single time.
Yeah.
Well, I love
Also,
the arming up scene. I love it. I love the way it's edited.
mhm.
And the special edition, one of my favorite bits is this whole first name, because Hicks doesn't really have a final moment in the theatrical. He just kind of not quite the background, but like we ain't going anywhere and that's it. But it was nice
Yeah.
to have one final moment with Hicks.
Yeah. And apparently there was so much unused in this film, score wise. They repurposed a lot of the unused stuff for Die Hard.
Yeah, yeah. The scene when Reginald Val Johnson shoots Alexander Godunov at the end. That music is from Aliens, because I have the CD somewhere. I was listening to the CD back then. I'm like, what the fuck? This is like the music from Die Hard. And then I tried to find out later. No, that was. I'm like, oh shit. And of course, now you can find it on YouTube. But
Mhm.
I think that was supposed to be originally the music for when she gets out of the airlock after kicking the alien off. I think that's when the music was supposed to play. But yeah, they reused Bishop's Countdown. But yeah, if you watch Die Hard and when Reginald Val Johnson shoots the guy at the end, that music, and you can tell it sounds nothing like the music for the rest of the movie, because that was different composer, and then that one piece of music is James Horner.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Goldsmith did Leviathan, not James Horner. The shot when she comes off the elevator and kind of the turning, for some reason that's like one of my favorite shots. Just such a good like hero shot for Ripley when she's coming
Mm-hmm.
out of the elevator.
Yeah.
And I love the combo of having the flamethrower and the pulse rifle, and then the strap. Such a
Yeah.
cool. And yeah, I know Sigourney Weaver. I hate guns.
Mm,
No, it's
yeah.
fine, General. But number one, it was needed for this. It worked for the character, and there was nothing wrong with it.
Mm.
It's not like she was putting the gun up her ass. Just bitching about that. But then it's stupid because she used guns in Cold Light of Day with Bruce Willis. She even kills Bruce Willis in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Henry Cavill film, Cold Light of Day. She used a
Yeah.
gun at the end of fucking Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, she did
Oh.
use She did use a lot of it, especially after this. I don't know about too much before this, but for sure. I mean, maybe this broke her in. she, she's like, I kind of like this experience.
Well, no,
I'm
that was
sure
one of
there's
the
only
things she didn't want in Alien 3 was guns.
right, but I'm sure there's only so many times you can not shoot guns, especially if the script calls for it. I mean, you're gonna be a fucking diva about it. It's like if it's in the script, just do it.
Jesus. Fucking dumb. She did use a gun in Paul.
Mm-hmm. Cabin in the Woods too, right?
Yeah, at the end of Cabin in the Woods. Why are Cameron and Weaver so soft on guns these days? Because they're pussies. The wussies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know why. It's because of school shootings. Whenever that happens, that's when the conversation comes about. And it's not, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, it's not guns, it's not movies, it's not video games, it's psyche of people, especially when they have social media and they have a lot more possibilities to know who they are, abilities to. If you're a sick mind, it'll get sicker, no matter what it is. I mean, there's a lot of fucked up people in the world you just didn't know as much about because you didn't have social media to see it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shoot the shit out of them. Are you telling me there was violence before the invention of a gun? I know it's a strange thing to say, but yeah, there was. Bow and arrows, sharp sticks. Listen to Hudson.
Right.
Poison. They even did a song. Through my veins, poison.
It's all quiet.
On the Western Front. No, that's a different thing.
Look at all those eggs.
Yeah.
She knows she's in the thick of it now. It's I think at least one of these is in like a museum somewhere, like for preservation, like for the film's props.
Yeah.
I'd love to get my hand on one of those pulse rifles.
Yeah.
I know there's a guy that makes them online.
Well, does he make those? Because I know there's people that make like replicas or made like cardboard, not cardboard, but like more plastic.
Now there's a guy. This was years ago. I saw this. He does like actual like resin builds and everything. He actually is. I keep bringing up Eraser, but it just happens to come up. He also had the railgun from Eraser, which I thought was just all kinds of badass. Like those two guns, two of my favorite guns from movies. Like I'd love to get that railgun, especially. It didn't have the green light on the side, but still cool. It's a great moment. No dialogue, no stupid lines, no ridiculous stuff. Just
yeah,
the creature can understand. We can understand. Like you see everything.
No, Premiere, we're actually at the point she's at the nest, and shooting the flamethrower to tell the twin to piss off.
Yeah. Get rid of all those soldier or drone aliens or Xenos.
But yeah, the queen is definitely one of the best looking practical effect monsters. And the fact that James Cameron's like, if I do it today, it'd be CG.
He thinks he can make it better.
Yeah, just like I'm sure he makes Avatar better.
Oh, no doubt.
Films I don't give a fuck about.
Doubt. You know he loves his Avatar world.
Didn't the third one underperform? I don't know.
I think so. It didn't make as much as they wanted.
We're good. Stop it.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the whole... Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say he's actually got like 4 and 5 planned out. I think shoot back to back or something. And then 6 and 7 as well. But I think he said he didn't know if he wasn't alive by the time 6 and 7 were going to go forward, they would still happen anyway because he was going to pick like a successor to direct them or something like that.
J.J. Abrams.
Maybe. This is all great.
Yeah.
Love this.
Yeah, just tit ass. Watch out, Ripley. Don't shoot above you. You don't want the acid flying on you.
Yeah.
Then don't shoot. Be careful shooting above you. You don't want the acid to fall on your face.
Yeah.
Don't forget. You don't want to be like Drake.
Mm-hmm. And Hudson. And Hicks.
Yeah. A lot of great explosions there. A lot of cool stuff there. Yeah.
But he's fucking crazy. It's CGI. Come on. You give up all that incredible animatronics and puppetry and.
Well, I don't give a fuck what James Cameron says nowadays. His whole fucking thing was against AI, Skynet, and now he's doing AI shit on his releases. He's now against guns, even though he still has guns and Avatar and other shit. But then Terminator was bad with guns when it's called the Terminator. All this other bull. I mean, I know there's backstory, you mentioned it, but still, the whole fucking Terminator, the whole fiasco, Dark Fate, he still was part of it. It's still a shit film.
Oh,
he
yeah.
Fucking lies. He fucking says he likes AVP, then he hates it. He loves this movie, then he hates it. You flip a coin on a day, he'll give you a different tune.
Pretty much.
It's fucking hell. Yeah, I saw Alien Isolation 2. It wasn't much of a teaser. It was just 10 seconds long, so it doesn't really show much. Now, I swear, when you listen, like when the door closes on the elevator and she's with the flamethrower, I swear this is music from the first Alien.
I think he did use a few pieces of music from the first one.
It's like do.
So yeah, I think that's accurate. Because again, he didn't like all of the score, so he used a couple pieces from the original.
You talk about James Cameron did.
Yeah.
Because I think I like when she's, for those who want to go back or whatever, like that is music from Jared Goldsmith. That do. The stuff he was in the first movie. I mean, yeah, it's cool they're making Alien Isolation 2. I like the game. Hopefully, it's for PS5 and not for PS6 or whatever. But if you don't have a PS5, you have to pay like $1,000. It's pretty much $900 now.
That's wild.
Thankfully, I got one. But who knows? It may be like a game that you buy, but then you got to download it anyway.
Oh yeah, more than likely that's what it'll be.
So it's like, well, Then why the fuck am I buying it if I have to download it anyway? Just to sell it. Well, hopefully I'm not supposed to sell it. It's supposed to be a good game.
Yeah. Bishop's taking his time here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta go.
Well, I mean, look at all this shit falling around. You don't want to get hit.
That's true, but I mean,
It's a lot of shit falling. Be hard to maintain. Get through that shit.
throw him a rope from the
A
ship.
rope.
So he can get out of there. All that stuff falling down. There he comes, just in time.
And this is the start of Bishop's Countdown. To me, my favorite musical track in the movie, which again was like in every other trailer after this. Spirit Halloween showed a life-size alien animatronic statue today, 6'8". Huh. Interesting.
Oh no.
What?
I'm gonna be tempted to get that.
You fucked up. Now you didn't mark the idea of this.
I saw an email actually from them not too long ago that they were going to start unveiling some of their new animatronics for this year. So,
Really?
yeah, but I didn't really go into it and start looking through everything. So, nah, you're fine, Predminator. I would have seen it anyway, man, and got tempted. So, that's cool. I'm going to check it out though.
Uh-huh.
As soon as we finish this.
Now look at this nuke.
Yeah, there should be nothing left.
But the aliens cloning Marines, and I still have yet to play the game because I've heard how much shit it was. And I remember the trailer to the game, and it was such a lie. Like there was a trailer where everything was so clean cut, and then the game was like, it's like showing a PS4 game and you get like a PS2 game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like. Nothing wrong with PS. Just if your problem is a PS4 game, it's like, come on. Bullshit.
All right, you get your quick breather. She checks on Hicks. Then they go right back to the action with the Queen in a minute.
Exactly.
Which is cool. Give the audience a minute to catch their breath. Then you hit them again.
Aliens Colonial Marines is Call of Duty with a skin job. That's what I've heard. That is what I've heard.
Such a subtle little thing right there with the acid by his shoe. Like you could kind of tell where like the crowd, I know they gasped at that moment. They probably cheered when Burke got fucked up. I could just imagine seeing this opening night.
There it is.
Wow. What's the price tag on that? 600.
Let me see if they say it.
Mm-hmm.
$450.
Okay. It's not
You can
too
order.
bad.
So 6'8", $450.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Wow. That's pretty damn cool. I like that.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I mean, I ain't gonna buy it. I'll let Mark buy it. But I thought that would be more money, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still a lot of money to me, but considering how other things are,
Mm-hmm.
for some reason I thought that'd be more. I mean, it's still a lot of money though. It's for indoor use only. Well,
I'd never put mine outside anyway. Even though I live in a really, really, really nice area, and I know it would be fine. I could leave it out there, and nobody would fuck with it. I just, for me, I want to see them and not really have them outside. So yeah, I will probably end up getting that as soon as they put it up. Scare the neighborhood kids with it. The iconic line.
of course.
Dude, if they did the Queen alien, that thing would be like 20 feet tall. It'd have to be outdoors. And the editing on this is like top notch. Like such a
Yeah.
great job of convincing you that this is actually real.
Yeah, well paced. Pretty much this was shot where a guy behind Sigourney Weaver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shut up! I'm looking for the Spirit Halloween. Yeah, pretty much the guy behind her was controlling this stuff, and I think sometimes she'd feel the hard on, something like that, or at least something. But yeah, I mean, the fuck James Cameron to say like, oh, do it CGI. The reason this still holds up today is because how much is real in camera.
Yeah.
That's what makes this work. Hey, motionless zombie. We're already halfway to Halloween. That's crazy. And yeah. And they're
A
that
lot of
much shit all for movies.
yeah.
Which a guy got pissed at me for that.
We got pissed at you for what?
You don't like any movies this year. I'm like, well, what fucking movies am I supposed to like?
That was going to be my next question. What should we be marking out for this year? That
I mean,
was
I
so
didn't
great.
mind Primate. It's okay.
Yeah, it's serviceable. It works for what it is.
But Scream 7? Fuck Scream 7. I did not see Project Hail Mary. Did not see the new Mario movie. Now, okay, now this is the one bit where yes, it's a lot of bullshit. Look how close
Mm-hmm.
she is to the fucking space. But it's like she still be able to breathe. How
Yeah.
much that queen weighs would have dragged her ass down. Even like could you really hold on to that ladder when you have that much of a fucking weight pulling on
No.
you? It's like a car.
And Newt would have been sucked out of there way faster than
Would
that.
she even be able to breathe?
Right. Wouldn't the rest of the whole place decompress as well?
Yeah. I love the scene, but it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
But we know, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, it's all bullshit, but it's still a fun scene.
Yeah.
She'd be dead. She'd be blown out of the goddamn airlock too. The weight of the alien would have pulled her down. She wouldn't be able to breathe. All the stuff you just said. Is there air? Like, would the air be sucked out? Like, of that? Like,
Yeah.
would there even be oxygen? Like, in that?
No. Especially because the door opening that like it's so giant. Like it's this massive
Yeah.
like canal of just like come on. but I overlook that all the time.
Yeah,
You have such a great ride. I mean, it doesn't even feel like we've been watching this for 2.5 hours.
exactly.
It breezes by. It's so fun.
Exactly. Sorry, Hicks, you're going to die. You don't die too, Newt. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you're all going to die. Really, Ripley, everybody dies.
Yeah. It's depressing when you think about where the franchise ended up, at least for these characters. They're all dead.
You're all fucked.
We went through all that for everybody to die anyway.
Yeah. Y'all are expendable.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Fox.
Yep.
Alien 3 makes his ending pointless? Yep. And that.
Well, most of the film, too. I mean, not even just the ending, but majority of the film. I mean, what the hell was it all for? If you're just going to pick up with her on a random planet with random people.
What's his life for? When Creed is asking, too. What's his life for? Just a goddamn score.
I know it's over already.
Yeah. No, Mark did this request for me because the request was for us to do our commentary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Business of Fear. I mean, I would be open to doing it for sure, but I don't have any of that stuff open or set up. Like, I don't. My channel's like right at the point of being partnered, like, but it's just not there yet. Like, I can't receive donations and stuff. But I mean, if I was to set up stuff through PayPal, yeah, sure, why not?
There's also Cash App as well.
Or that. But yeah, if you guys got any requests, send them to Matt. He'll get in contact with me. Do it. Whatever it is when he's got time and when I got free time.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, sometime in the future, maybe next week. Won't promise anything because who knows what will happen. I know eventually there's a Fast and Furious commentary from another person who requested it.
Yeah.
And the Jamro, I think you requested Against the Dark, so I don't know if that'll be. That's for Friday Night Lives.
I forgot about that. I don't even know if we mentioned that again to Uncle Bill, but
I don't think we did because it was just like CTA was so high.
He was.
It kind of went off the rails, kind of like
yeah, the gummies.
It's just too high on his dummies. Alan Ramos would be pretty funny because I could imagine how many times Mark will do his Andy Non-Dufresne impersonation.
Oh my god, that fucking guy! Wait,
no,
that was a discussion. For a second, I was gonna say like, "Hey, we already did one," but no, that was like a discussion video.
Right? Yeah, it was discussion.
Okay,
and that actor's good in The Long Walk. But
no, yeah, he's a good actor.
That just fucking
the character. The material, from the fucking script, the direction from the director, he had him doing a bunch of bullshit. So.
Exactly.
I don't put that on him.
Nah. And there you go. That is the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think Uncle Bill would be into a Mortal Kombat watch along.
No.
The Dead Pit guys are not really Mortal Kombat guys at all.
No.
They don't like the first one. But none of us like the second one. Well, Mark likes the second one.
I do.
You like the second one.
Yeah. But as a so bad it's good movie. Like
right. That's why, Sally, I'm not getting the Mortal Kombat release. It's too disappointing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a lot more from it. But that's just me. That's fine. I'll save money.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that they're going to release it at some point separately. I know they will.
Well, even the stuff on there, it's like, I expected more.
Mm.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
it's a shame they couldn't get more stuff. It's up to you, Predminator. I mean, we'll do whatever.
Yeah, up to
All
you,
on you,
man.
man.
Absolutely. Does have a good soundtrack, yeah.
Romulus is the Predators 2010 of the Alien franchise. Mm. Hmm.
Both suck. Hey, Jeremy, you missed the commentary.
Yeah, we just
Just got
finished like
done.
a minute or two ago.
Yep, we just got done.
I like the Clayface trailer.
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
like, yeah, I think that's a great way to go about it. It looks like they're mixing the mythology of the first Clayface and the second. I think the character is Matt Hagen that they're doing, which is the second Clayface.
Mm.
Um, I like the original Clayface character, even though he has no abilities and no
Mm-hmm.
powers. But the thought of him, like, if they were to do that in a movie, I think it would be equally as fun to me. For those of you that don't know, his character was not cast in an upcoming new version of a horror film, and he dons the Clayface costume and everything, and then he goes and starts to kill off the people in the cast of the new movie as this Clayface character, and it's sort of like a slasher film in a way, that whole arc for that character, which
Mm.
I think would work as a film. But I could see the James Gunn stuff that they're doing and all the they want to do somebody with abilities, so I get it. And as a body horror type of movie, I think it's interesting that they combine the two, because so the motivations for the second Clayface character, from what I remember in the comics, he only kills for like money and stuff. Like there's no major reason behind anything that he's doing. But once he discovers the abilities and everything and starts to use them, um, he's just out for profit pretty much. So they're taking um, the plight of the character from the first one, him being a movie star, and him wanting revenge on people that he feel like have fucked him over. They're mixing that with the character name and the look of the character for the second character. So it's kind of a cool idea. I would have probably just went for the first one, but again, the whole James Gunn Superman, uh, Justice League, Batman, all those guys universe, the mixing of everything. I could see how it'd be more exciting for an audience to see someone with these kind of abilities and using it in a horror setting. I think it'll work well. If it stays
So,
true to what the trailer looks like, it could be good.
so this is not related to the Batman universe.
I would say no. It doesn't look like it is.
That's too
Um,
bad.
a lot of the Batman stuff seems to be a bit more grounded, and this is a little bit more outside the realm of that.
Well, it was
I
shot like that. The Batman. Like I looked at the lighting. It looked like the
I
Batman.
think it's what's weird is like, so they have that separate universe for those kinds of movies, and I think it's in that universe, but I still don't think that there's going to be a connection, at
Hmm.
least the way that I see it, which is kind of weird because like you kind of need Batman to foil and stop
Yeah.
Clayface. Like that's kind of the thing in the books, like especially I think it's the first character uh, gets
It
caught.
was
Like his whole thing is foiled by
if it's
Batman.
James Gunn's Superman, so we have a Clayface when we don't even have a fucking Batman.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking like I guess they're going to go an anti-hero route with the character, like sort of
Like
making it,
Morbius.
well, not not so much along those lines, but um it's you're going to be front and center and paired with the character
Yeah.
who technically is the villain, but he's kind of a hero because they've wronged him and he's getting revenge, kind of thing. It's a revenge story. Sort of like the same way people root for Walter White or Tony Soprano. Like, these are bad guys, and you like the character and you want to see
Mhm.
what they're going to do. You don't necessarily want to see them die, even though they probably should. It's cool aspect.
Yeah, Business of Fear, I agree.
I didn't even read that. I was too busy yapping. What did it say? Oh, no BS. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Sincerely.
Exactly. I agree fully.
Yeah. I think for going forward, when we do, the problem is with content for me, I work nonstop. It's really hard for me to do my own stuff and get it out there.
Mhm.
I mean, these live streams are great. It's always fun to make time for them. But as far as doing my own stuff, I definitely got to get on it more. I always try, but it's really tough for me to get that stuff done. But I'm trying. I'm trying.
Nah, Pred did not see or hear of that. Sorry.
Haven't seen that yet. At least I don't think I have. I did see the trailer to Speed Demon. It's like, I guess it's like demons on a train or something.
Oh yeah, that looks
It's a possession movie on a train, basically. Yeah.
Exorcist on a train.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
But you liked Bullet Train? This could be
This is
just
like shitty CGI.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, thank you, Premiere. Thank you so much. I wish we could get an alien horror film starring a man. Would be a nice change of pace. Who would you guys cast?
Good question.
Today? Like nowadays?
I don't know.
Who would you get nowadays? That's the thing. It's like tough to think nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, there's some people I guess I could put in there, but like I just be throwing names out. Like, it's kind of hard to think of anybody who could be that kind of a strong lead, which is kind of sad to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I don't mind. But yeah, I mean, you got like the obvious people: Austin Butler, Aaron Taylor Johnson. I'm thinking a bit younger, not so much an older person like in their 50s or 60s. I'm trying to, but I don't want them to be too young. I don't want like a 20-year-old. Somebody like in the 35, 40-ish range would be cool.
Yeah, Austin Butler, I do like him. Ryan Gosling.
That's not a bad choice. Yeah, I can see that. I didn't even think about him.
Ryan Gosling
Yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Especially you look at Drive, he could have that kind of quiet Hicks type of vibe to him.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you with Alien, I mean, you look at the cast and these guys weren't super jacked, muscle guys, so
right.
you don't have to have that.
Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, so thoughts on the WWE releases? Yeah, they did them wrong. I mean, but they weren't using them correctly anyway. It was a lot of people that they could have used better that were cut. Aleister Black, for example, was mind blowing. that they cut him, considering he came back they cut him 1 year to the day. He had only been there a year and they cut him. It's like, so you bring him back to have him do nothing for almost a year. And then at the very end of his run, he gets a good victory over someone, which you think could catapult him into something, and then it does nothing. So,
well, hey there, Jack Craven. You know who Jack Craven is, right? This guy here is an expert on scripts that were not made.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. He's been in here before. Yeah.
So yeah, he's talking about the Eric Red Alien 3 script. So there's the info here. Hoping the scene Green Beret team gets on Slacko. So that's how his Alien 3 started.
Oh my god.
Well, they still be dead, so dead is dead. So they still be fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's how the worst part of the script. What happens? They fuck them too.
That's horrible.
I mean, I don't watch wrestling, so I can't say anything about releases and stuff.
Oh, Bailey may get released this week. That's unfortunate. That's another person they haven't really done anything with lately. But I mean, I fully expected all this kind of stuff to happen. They do it every year around this time. There's always cuts. I think they've brought back too many people that they didn't need to bring back. Not too many, but take that back. Not too many, but there's definitely some that stand out. And it's like, why even re-sign them?
Rusev needed to be there.
He's my number one.
I know, that's why I mentioned
waste of money.
I remember you. I think you mentioned that during your WrestleMania. You guys were talking about. I think.
Yeah, I can't stand that guy. Just so past it. Like, he's not even worth keeping around.
I mean, I know there's a Hulk Hogan documentary. And Uncle Bill liked it.
I watched some of that, and I didn't finish all of it yet. But what I saw, it was, man, he led such a crazy life with all the stardom and everything, the money and so many highs and lows. And then you get to a certain point in his life and it's just like bad thing after bad thing happens. I think it was pretty much when they got the reality show, Hogan Knows Best, nonstop fucked up things. Like the thing with his son would happen later. His son goes to prison.
Yeah.
His wife takes all his money, which he talks about in the documentary. He was dead broke. She took everything. Mm-hmm. And then, gosh, she seems like such a world-class cunt in that documentary.
Really?
Yeah, because she starts dating the kid who went to school with their son and daughter, and he was like 18 or 19 years old. And I think Hulk said the judge wouldn't let him in his house, and like a smaller house, or like, I guess, a guest house or something that he had on the property. She got to keep everything, cars, like the house, boat, all that stuff. And he had to get like a small apartment, but it wasn't too far away from the house, so he could see his house. And he, every day, I think he's like, the guy that my wife's fucking is getting on my boat, taking it out on the water, and then they would even like circle around, like, I guess the house, or no, the apartment that he was in. And she said she would rub it in. She would like lean on the guy, like, "Oh, hey Terry." Like,
oh, I thought you meant rub it in.
Oh God, no. But like, that's just so fucked up. I mean, the guy's literally at his lowest point, and you're doing shit like that. And she said she didn't mean to be that vindictive and like try to humiliate him, but it's like, but you did do it, so just own it. Is what it is.
Well, I mean, it's not like Hogan did better, you know. Didn't he fuck Bubba Love Sponge?
That was after, though.
Nah. So he's not much better.
No, not. I mean, for all the stuff that happened in the wrestling business, for sure. But you'd think that like your one peace of mind would be You've given this woman hasn't had to work in 30 years and she's living in a mansion.
Right.
She's like, oh, but I was lonely. It's
Right.
like, what the fuck? What more do you need? Got millions of dollars at your disposal.
Yeah. Let me make sure there's. I haven't gotten any other comments. I want to check. Sometimes StreamYard is screwy with stuff, so I want to check on YouTube. Shut up. No? Is anyone out there? Well,
Yeah.
movie TV at least. There's one guy. There's one guy out there still. Thank you. Thank you, movie TV. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure because the chat wasn't moving at all. So,
yeah. Sorry, I went on a whole tangent about the Hogan doc.
No, that's the point.
Yeah, it's a great watch, though. I know you're always busy, but when you get a chance, if you watch it, like I think you'll be thoroughly into it. Just because they didn't really skip over anything, I thought it was going to be one of those fluff pieces where they just make the guy look good, but no, they hit all the controversies and everything, even the racist rant and the court cases and settlements and the steroids thing and all that stuff. It's all there.
Yeah. But since we're dwindling down here, commentary's done. Premiere, you can watch that after the fact because it'll be up on the channel. And thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll head out here for tonight. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Great watching this classic movie again. And we will talk to you guys later. Don't know. A lot of stuff coming up on the channel. Just stay tuned every day. I'll upload something. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. There is another Aliens commentary if you want to watch another one with us, and plenty of other stuff on my channel and Matt's channel. But again, thank you, everybody. Have a good night and enjoy your week.
What's up?